Welcome, Bulls fans. Austin Draude here with your weekly preview for October 27th, a Saturday night home game in the barn for your North Iowa Bulls as they take on the Breezy Point North Stars this weekend. After a great weekend last week and a couple of wins to go with it, the North Iowa Bulls are looking for a repeat of their success from last weekend as they take on the Breezy Point North Stars again this Saturday night. We'll take a look at this weekend's matchup after we take a look at the highlights from last weekend's wins on Friday and Saturday.
7th minute of Friday night's game, and the Bulls strike first. North Iowa setting up the power play, and Jimmy McDermott, doink, in the back of the net for the 1-0 lead. Breezy Point responds, though. Bulls turn it over below the blue line. Carson Simon finishes it off, and we're tied at 1 going to the second period. The teams would trade goals all the way into the third. Evan Junker with the toss from the right point. Long rebound, and Matt Rosman, right place, right time. Bulls up by 2. Don't count out the North Stars just yet, though. Gunnar Barassa trying to beat his defender into the zone, and Breezy Point cuts the lead to 4-3. Final seconds now, 5-4. Joey Petronik. That seals it. Take another look. The Hill Murray alum bowling a strike with this one, and North Iowa wins it 6-4. Saturday night, rebounds will be a theme in this one. 3 minutes in, Matt Rosman off the rebound again, and North Iowa's up 1-0. Still first period, Evan Junker from just inside the blue line. Max Eilifson says, where did that come from? Bulls up 2-0, but less than a minute later, Cooper Hoheisel just inside the slot. Left side, that one's in, and it's 2-1. The Bulls were up 4-1 going to the second period, and that's when they really built on. 20 seconds in, McDermott walks to the net, and look where his shot ends up. That's Harrison Stewart with the goal. And then look at Cam Fagerly. He learned well from Gordon Bombay. Triple Deke makes it 6-1. It's 6-2 going to the third, but in the early goings, the throw from Reed Moore and at the blue line gets a tip in front from Hoheisel. There's no stopping that, and it's 6-3. North Iowa answered, though, goals just 13 seconds apart midway through the period. This one from Brendan Studioso, and it's 8-3. 4.5 left, and Junker again scored 5 goals his entire high school career, and he has 2 in one night. Bulls win it 9-3 to sweep the weekend.
With those wins, North Iowa comes into the weekend at 7-5 on the season. Breezy Point is now 2-9-1 on the year. The Bulls have 12 points, and the Breezy Point North Stars still sitting at 5 points in the West Division standings. Your full West Division standings for the week, coming into this week at least, Rochester still in first place with 20 points out of a possible 22. They are 10-1 on the season so far. Granite City right behind them with 16 points in second place. North Iowa third with 14 points, but the Bulls have played 12 games so far. Alexandria, New Ulm, Breezy Point, and Wilmer are the 4 teams behind the Bulls to round out those West Division standings. Now we move on to the 2 biggest storylines of the weekend for the North Iowa Bulls. These are your need to know for Saturday night. And we start with the power play situation for the Bulls, who have scored a goal on the power play in 4 straight games. That comes after a run of 27 straight missed opportunities for the Bulls in a 4-game stretch prior. Now the Bulls have put one in the back of the net on the power play in 4 in a row. Also on the storylines this weekend is who will not be in the building. That's goaltender Connor Pozos, who is called up on an emergency basis to the United States Hockey League's Sioux City Musketeers on Tuesday. He will be on the bench for the Musketeers for at least 3 games, including a home-and-home Friday and Saturday this weekend against the Sioux Falls Stampede. Players to watch for this weekend, there are some repeats on the list. Brendan Studioso is one of our players to watch for the Bulls this weekend with 5 points over the 2 games last weekend. He's on a 4-game point streak right now, and he was named the West Division's second star behind Ryan Pogue for this past week. And the other player to watch is Joey Petronik. He had 2 goals this past week, including that 200-foot heave on Friday night. He's +5 over the previous 6 games. On the other side, your player to watch for the Breezy Point North Stars, Cooper Hoheisel, who had a couple of goals on Saturday. 3 of his 4 goals this year have come against the Bulls. And the other player to watch for DJ Vold's Breezy Point team is Carson Simon. He had 3 points this past weekend, including a couple of goals. On the docket for the Saturday night, you won't want to miss the Bulls' Halloween Spooktacular as we celebrate the Halloween holiday with dollar booze and brews inside the arena. Before the game gets started, though, we'll hold trunk or treating outside in the parking lot from from 6 to 7 p.m. Many of the Bulls fans will be decorating the trunks of their cars for the Halloween holiday. It's some of the easiest and best trick-or-treating you'll do all week long. Also, we'll have a costume contest for the adults and the kids. On the prize list, tickets, merch, and more to celebrate the North Iowa Bulls holiday coming up this Saturday night against the North Stars. And also, don't forget to check out the website at northiowaBulls.com for all your news and information, plus some updated video offerings, including that 200-foot heave from Joey Petronik on a Friday night from last week. And we've also got a link to that star of the play of the week, rather, from Evan Babacool from Saturday night, that incredible save he had. We've got a link to that, as well as this preview that we're watching right now on northiowaBulls.com. Game time is set for 7:30 p.m. If you are not able to make it out to the arena, we'll have the game for you on Hockey TV on the video side, and you can also listen for free on Mixlr this Saturday night. Third game in a 7-game homestand. We hope you're able to make it out this weekend as the North Iowa Bulls play their final home game of the season already against the Breezy Point North Stars. Until then, Austin Draude for the North Iowa Bulls. We'll see you Saturday night at the barn.